Second of all, it is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, but still a real AMG. So with the driving select you can change the characteristics of the car. If you look over it, you can first notice this new bar. But let's not try this here in the city. Hello guys, welcome to Mercedes-Benz King. This is the all-new Mercedes AMG C43. So in tonight's video I will take it for a drive in the night here in France. The C43 has changed in many different aspects. First of all, it has the rear axle steering in 2.5 degrees. It moves in the opposite direction when driving below 60 km an hour. Above 60 km an hour they move in the same direction, so that makes it a very agile AMG. Pay attention to the lights, how the exterior lights illuminate, and also the digital lights on the wall. There it says Mercedes and AMG. Of course it says AMG, and most of you guys already know this is the first time that we have a C43 with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. But I will also show you why this is a real AMG, and therefore we go to the interior. First of all, beautiful ambient lighting, and I will quickly, immediately open the bonnet for you guys to see what's underneath. And over here with the bonnet open, you can see it has a pretty aggressive engine cover. If you look over it, you can first notice this new bar, which is meant for stabilization. It is very comfortable and stable on the road. But you can also see the 4 cylinders in a lingual way, so not horizontal like the A45 used to be. And this is the most important part why this is an AMG, because you have the one man, one engine emblem over here. So one person is responsible for building this entire engine. So let me close the bonnet and we will check out the interior. But before we do that, check out the new lines. Over here you can notice that it has the side skirts in a little curvy way, and in this way the C43 looks very round and aggressive. On the side it says now turbo electrified. So let's go to the interior and I will show you how it drives. Of course, keyless entry. And a beautiful interior with an AMG logo on the display. It has red contrast stitching. So let's go inside. I will press the button for the electronics to work. There you can see the beautiful ambient lighting. This is the new portrait style screen. In total it is double the size of this horizontal screen, and this is a little bit tilted towards the driver 6 degrees. So it is a very sporty orientated way of driving. So let me close the door, and there you can notice it has the new turbine style air vents, also 3 above the display. And yes, it has an optional carbon fiber dashboard. Furthermore, the AMG Sport cup seats, but you can also have it in full Napa leather. This one is in Artico. So over here you have the new steering wheel with Alcantara on the side, red stitching as I mentioned, a flat bottom. So with the driving select you can change the characteristics of the car, but for the same time you can also change individual settings. For example, the suspension to comfort and in this way you will still be driving in Sport Plus. There are also some fast buttons over here. You can also change the content if you go to the pencil and then setting, select, and here you can change the content on the right side or left side of the buttons. But one of my favorite button is the 3D one over here. So if I press this, the camera will appear, and here you can have a 360 degrees view of your surroundings. Beautiful, and it matches the spec of your car, including the color if you choose it wisely. So let me press the button for the engine to start, and before I do this I will hold the up shift for the emotion start. So let's listen with the window open. Of course you can also go for the double glass for acoustic isolation. Let's go. Perfect. You can also change the content in the front by pressing the home button and moving to the right or left, and here it says understated, which is of course a very minimalistic way of looking at your gauges. A full navigation screen, assistant surface, but let's go to the more basic ones. The classic, which is one of my favorites. Sport, just like in the S-Class, and Super Sport only for AMG. So now you can only change the center of each screen. Track pace is also solely for AMG. So let me pull it into drive, and if you look closely you can see the rear axle steering in action. Of course it is very important to see the curbs, so I hit the park button. The left curb is pretty close, the right curb I have more space, so I can go to the right, correct on the left side. Over here, 2 cup holders and a wireless charging pad for your phone, and I will insert the ticket. Let's go. So there it opens. You can also see it here on the front view camera. As you can see, it has the new digital lights and therefore a high frequency in blinking. Amazing. Check out the ambient lighting inside, guys. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
Change the ambient lighting to red.
Okay, I'm changing the color.
But for now we will just focus on the drive, because this of course has the full AMG powertrain. Suspension, steering, which is very sharp, and the overall feel. Of course we can have it in the comfort Sport Plus mode, and there you can already see the characteristics with the drive, suspension, dynamics. And let's listen. I will put it in the classic mode. And as you notice, they changed something with the technology of the turbos. If you are in high RPM and push the gas again, it has immediately power. And this is because it saves some of the turbo and you don't have any lag. Amazing. It is the gas exhaust turbocharger, the new electrified technology. So we are currently driving in France, close to the border with Germany. And let's go to Mulhouse on our left. And check out again, it has full carbon fiber interior. I will turn on the light so you can see it even better. Also here. And one amazing feature is the launch start. So if you put your foot on the brake and hit the accelerator, I will just show you how it looks like. But let's not try this here in the city. You can see that in my day drive video. But the sound is definitely nice, especially from the interior. I already mentioned it has the rear axle steering. It is only in 2.5 degrees, so you don't really notice it that much, but it is significantly a value add for the sportive driving feel. Because cornering makes it so much more agile. I really love this thick steering wheel. So as we are driving in the Sport Plus, I will change the suspension to comfort as we are driving in the city. Then this way it stays on Sport Plus, but you're just having a more comfort suspension. So you don't feel the bumps that much. So in total, this C43 has 408 horsepower, 500 Newton meters of torque. And this takes it from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just under 5 seconds. There's a small roundabout over here. And I'm very sure, also with 2.5 degrees, you're very agile in the city. So guys, I hope you like this video with the C43 in a night drive in the city here in Colmar. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.